Okay, so this is the plan of attack we've come up with. Okay, so first I'm going to explain what our kind of two major issues are. One is that the riser heights now max out at 24 inches high, and I was working with risers that could be 32 inches. And then the second problem is that Queen's University is all done and all the students are finishing their finals, and so a lot of them are leaving and packing up to go home, and so what that means is that they're scouring the city and taking all the cardboard. So we're running low on cardboard and it's harder and harder to find right now, and then we also have a riser height change. So here are our problem-solving solutions for those two things. So I'll just explain kind of what you're looking at. So this was the original drawing. This is the stairs up onto the stage. This is the riser that sits 24 inches high. And then this here in the center platform, this was a riser that was going to sit 32 inches high. And this was a wall that was going to come out of the stairs and kind of lock in, and it was also going to be 32 inches. So I would have sat just over 5 feet. So what's happened, the nice thing about the problems is that right here is where the accordion pieces are going to attach to, and they were always going to attach to a riser that was 24 inches high. So they are not changed at all. This change doesn't affect them, which I am so thankful for. But what it does change is this center section. So what we've decided, because we're running low on cardboard and because of the riser change, this platform is now going to be a total height of 24 inches. So this whole platform is going to be the same height. There won't be any height difference in the center. I'm not going to build the stairs anymore. We're going to use that cardboard to build this wall a little bit differently. So we are going to borrow the stairs from the theater, and I'm going to just cover them with a facade of cardboard. So it's going to look like they're made out of cardboard, but they're not actually. And then this center wall we are going to build a little bit differently. So I will show you that. Okay, sorry. Okay, so these are my drawings. Again, sorry for the state of them. Okay, I'll explain them though. So this is the staircase and this is the wall. What was originally going to happen with that schoolhouse wall is it was going to be lifted out of a compartment in the staircase so the actors were going to lift it up and then latch it on top of the staircase. So we were going to get about 5 feet, so 32 plus 32 inches. So we were going to be just about 5 feet high, a little over. Now, because our stairs are only a maximum of 24 inches, what that means is that the wall, if we built it the same way, would max out at a total of 4 feet. And so that would just look really bizarre, and it wouldn't really look like a wall. Like when you get it into a theater, it would just be really short and strange looking. Like it just wouldn't look like a wall. So the new plan is, actually I'll just bring this down and kind of explain this. So we're going to split the wall in half. This was going to be a solid piece in the center with a portrait of a Ukrainian poet who's really important in the play. And so instead of having a portrait there, we're going to project onto the back screen. We're going to get rid of this center part of the wall. And so we're just going to have the windows. So what that is going to look like is instead of pulling these windows straight up and out of the set, they're actually going to pivot. So I'm going to build a little box that's going to sit behind the staircase that we are now not building. And then what's going to happen is this is a pivot point. And so this window is going to sit in the box. And then the actors are going to pull it up. And then there's a little pin here that they'll pin in. And that will lock the window into place. And then, of course, when the scene is over, they pull the pin and fold this back into the box. So, and both are going to act like that. So it's going to look almost like a car windshield wipers is kind of how it's going to move. So they're going to go into the box and come out. Yeah. So actually, we're, like Brian said, both of us are really excited about this. It was kind of an idea that came out of both of us were just throwing out ideas of how to make this work and what we were going to do. And so we kind of decided that the best use of the cardboard that we do have would be to go towards something like this instead of the staircase. So this will all be made out of the cardboard that we had saved for the staircase. And we both think it's going to look really cool and almost better in terms of movement and flow for the play and the actors. It's going to just look, yeah. So even though it's kind of a tricky situation and we're kind of had to rework things and redesign things, yeah, it actually might end up working out a lot better and a lot more interesting. So you take the good with the bad. Or not the bad, but you know, just the issues, and you just turn them into something totally different. So that's what we're going to do. So I will show you how that is going to work in the next video.